If you clicked on this video, you are probably packing for a Disney trip, maybe this summer, maybe in the near future. I am leaving for Disney World on a 8-night vacation this summer, this June. And we have a family of 5. It's me, my husband, I have a 4-year-old daughter, a 2-year-old little boy, and a 4-month-old little boy. So we are gonna go through everything that I'm packing today for this week-long trip. We are driving, so we're not flying. So keep that in mind when I'm packing stuff. I'm not having to worry about if it's gonna fit within the weight limits or on an airplane or through security. We are driving, and so that helps us to really be able to pack whatever we need for a week at Disney World, which is a lot. I'm going to go through everything that we use to keep cool in the summer, everything that I bring for kids, babies, toddlers, everything that you need. I will try to keep it kind of organized so that it doesn't get crazy, because as you can see, packing for Disney for a family can be overwhelming and you need a lot of stuff. So I'm going to try to keep it organized, and we'll just kind of start with our overnight bag the first night. I'll kind of give you a little rundown of our trip first. Okay, went to get my notebook. I wrote everything down so I can kind of go over our plan while we're there, so that you can kind of compare when you're packing to see kind of what we're doing differently and what works for you. So we're driving down on a Sunday really early in the morning, because our kids just drive better if we leave early so they can sleep for a good portion of the drive. So we're driving the first day, but then we're staying off property that first night when we get there. So it'll be kind of a weird situation, because they're doing a free water park day on your check-in day at your Disney resort. And we wanted to take full advantage of that. So we wanted to be able to already be in the Orlando area on that check-in day so that we could go to the water park the whole day. So the first day is kind of weird. We're staying off property, so I am packing in a duffel bag for that first night so that we don't have to lug all of our big suitcase, everything in that first night, just for one night waking up and going to the water park. So I'll show you everything that I have for our first night and our water park day, and it's all gonna be in this duffel bag. And then the rest of the trip will be at the park. We're doing 6 park days. Our plan is to do Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Epcot again, Magic Kingdom again, and then Animal Kingdom. Gonna be super busy day. We usually try to work in a rest day, especially for a trip this long, but it just didn't work out this trip to plan a rest day. So we're just gonna kind of see how things go, play it by ear, but no rest day. We're just gonna maybe make the second Epcot day sort of like a rest day. So I'll show you everything that we're packing. It's going to be pretty hot while we're there, kind of raining on and off. We'll see with that, but I'll just show you everything that I packed to be prepared for rain, hot, all the summer stuff in Orlando. Need everything for that. My plan for the duffel bag is to put our change of clothes for that evening. We plan on going to Disney Springs when we finally get into the Orlando area. So we're going to change into our clothes for Disney Springs, because the kids are going to wear their pajamas the whole way, the whole road trip. Just easier for them, comfy, and it doesn't bother me that they, walk into McDonald's in their pajamas. So they're going to wear their pajamas all day, but we will change clothes when we get to our hotel. We're staying at, I think, a Holiday Inn or something, just that first night. Have their sandals for the water park, because they're just going to wear like their Crocs or their like lounge shoes in the car so that they can easily slip on and off. But I wanted to have their sandals that will strap onto their feet for the water park day. In this bag, I have our magic bands and then some chargers, because I want to have our magic bands already with us, because when we go to the water park that morning, we can already start using them. So I have our magic bands. I don't have one for my youngest 2 because they don't have park tickets yet, because they're not 3 yet. My portable charger, and then both of my kids that can run and walk will get air tags on them. I usually put it on their wrist or their ankle so that it doesn't come off. We've never lost a kid, but my 2-year-old little boy would definitely get lost. And so I like to have a AirTag on him just in case we need to find him. It's always good for little kids in big areas to have these little AirTag bracelets. Put it on their wrist, their ankle. So these are our clothes for Disney Springs. I'm gonna put these in there. It's clothes for all of us. These are our water park clothes. I'm gonna throw these in here. I'm not gonna put my little boys in their swim diapers yet. I'm gonna wait till we get to the water park to do that, to put them in their swim diapers. So they'll just have regular diapers on that morning, and then we'll change into swim diapers. Then I have my husband and I's bathing suits, and then our cover-ups, so that, you know, you always need a cover-up to get into the water park or just when you're walking around and stuff. And then I have their diapers for the next day, for the water park day. I already have them in the duffel bag so that I'm not having to scrounge through my other bags to find them. I have the kids' like bathroom bag, toothbrush, stuff like that's in here, and then my bathroom bag, and then I'll put JJ's bathroom bag in here as well. Okay, this is a separate bag that I'm gonna have in the van. This is what I've packed for like the water park day. I already have it packed with everything that we need so that I can just grab it and go that morning. I don't have to like worry about it, and it's not tucked away somewhere. In here it just has like, everyone has a hat, and then it has some beach toys because my kiddos love to play in the water in the sand, but we don't get to go very often. So I wanted to make sure I brought there some beach toys so that they could play. These little buckets are collapsible. They're really awesome. And then here's their swim diapers. I'll put these on them when we actually get there. And then both of my 4-year-old and my 2-year-old both have little goggles because they don't love to get water on their face. So they have their own little goggles. And then these are like beach bags that have more toys in them, all that sort of stuff. I also have this big old fan. I'm trying this out. This is new for this trip. I usually just use the little strappy stroller fans, but when I go, they die within like 3, maybe 4 hours if I'm lucky. They'll die, and then I don't have the fan for the rest of the day. And having a 4-month-old, I really don't want him to overheat on this trip, so I invested in this, and I think it will be good for many trips to come. But it will last like hours and hours of charge, and it just clamps onto your stroller or whatever you need it to clamp onto. I've already got it charged, ready to go, so this will be taking with us to the water park because I want to make sure that my baby, my 4-month-old, stays cool that day. And I'll take it into the parks with us as well, but I definitely want to have it as well for the water park day, so I didn't want to pack it in my big bag. But this is all the stuff we're bringing to the water park. Just simple stuff. I have sunscreen that I'll also throw in here. That'll be for that day. But keeping this out separate, not with all of our big stuff in our big bag, so that it's super easy and convenient for us that morning. Last thing I wanted to show you that I put in this bag is one of these like chili frog tog things. These are amazing. I have one for everyone in our group, in my family, because they are like one of my #1 things for the heat at Disney is these cooling towels. Amazing. It doesn't have to be this brand specifically. This is just what we use that has worked amazing and I reuse on different trips. But you can use any kind of cooling towel you want. But I definitely recommend a cooling towel and a fan for keeping cool. Another thing that is super important for us when traveling is sleep. Heavy. So let me show you our sleep setup for when we travel. My 4-year-old, we're just staying in the basic like all-star movie rooms, so it'll have 2 queen-size beds. So my daughter is going to sleep in one of the queen-size beds with some bed bumpers, and then me and my husband will share the other one. And then I have a blow-up bed. Got this off of Amazon, just kind of small. Whoop. Blow-up bed. This is for my 2-year-old little boy. And then a sleep tent, one of like the blackout tents. It goes over his bed. And then we'll get a crib at the hotel from Disney. And then we have another sleep pod that like goes over the bed blackout for my baby. And those are game changers when it comes to having to share a room with all of your kids, is having a good setup where everyone feels like they're not sharing a room. So we love these, and we have like the name brand one and we have the off-brand one. They're both great. I honestly like the off-brand one better. So you don't have to splurge when you do the blackout tents. You can just get the basic one, and they work so great. Such a good investment. We use them constantly. So blow up bed, sleep sacks. These are game changers. We'll also get our sound machines. Whenever we leave, our kids sleep with sound machines. We'll get those the morning of, and I'll put them in this bag. But this will also go with us the first night when we're staying at the off-property hotel. But it's just, I just throw them in this big bag, and it's easy to just kind of grab and go. It is very heavy though. Before we get into the clothes that we're bringing for this trip, which is a lot, I'm gonna go over the miscellaneous stuff that I'm bringing. So stuff for my stroller setup, stuff for cooling, just keeping us cool, just random things that are essential to us to have. So I have the rest of our family members have their frog togs. This is like a little mini version, like the one that I showed you before. And then we bring our popcorn bucket. This is an old one from like the 50th, but you can still bring your Disney World popcorn bucket back to Disney World and they will still give you the refills. I think they're like $2.50, maybe up to $3 now for a refill, but it's a good cheap snack. My husband loves their popcorn. And then a laundry bag. This is just essential. Sometimes you can forget about it, but it will help keep your room so much more organized while you're there, and just go and go and go instead of throwing clothes everywhere. By the end of the week, you'll be just overwhelmed with having to pack everything back up. But having all your dirty clothes already in one place is super helpful. Then I did get some of these. I saw these on social media where it goes over your feet at night, and it like helps soothe your feet because you're like walking, 10 plus miles a day, and these are supposed to really help. So I'm hoping, I got a couple of these that I'll try them out this trip. Hopefully they will work amazing, and I will just start using them every trip. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, this bag has my kiddos' toys in it. It's my bag that I keep with my park bag. I'll go over my park bag, stroller bag setup later, but this is their toys. It'll go in the park bag, just small little toys. And then these are my like old stroller fans that I've had, and they're not great. Like, you charge them and then they last 3 to 4 hours maybe. So I'm still going to bring these because I think it would be nice maybe to put pointing at the person who's pushing the stroller, and then also my daughter, so she can have maybe a fan if she wants one. So I'm still going to bring these, but I don't think I will use them as much as I have in years past. This is the charger in the battery situation for the nicer fans that I got for this trip. I have 2 fans, 2 batteries, and then this charger charges both batteries at the same time. So bringing that definitely is not something I think that you could fly with. You would have to do some research about that, but you would need to look into that. But I'm really, really excited to bring those big fans and like have them work all day. This is my like cords, charger bag. It has an extension cord. It has a big portable charger in it. Any sort of like, charging thing that I might need for the week is in here. Keep that. Then a random pair of ears. They're like cheap ones from Amazon, and they're kind of falling apart, but I know that Ruth might want to wear them one day, so I'm throwing them in here. And then I have, I have 2. We are bringing our double and our single on this trip because we do have 3 kids that are all under the age of 5 and will need their stroller at some point throughout the day. And so we have two, one for a single, one for a double. Definitely need that if you're going in the summer. Even though you think it might not rain, the forecast shows it might not rain, it will rain at some point, and you will want your rain gear. Do not forget your rain gear. Okay, these are my stroller bags. The way that I do my stroller bags and my park bags is very like organized. I try to keep it all organized. For my single stroller, I'm going to use, this is the stroller bag that's just going to stay at the bottom. And then for my double, I use this big one. They're both backpacks and both collapse down really small. Amazing. So when you're going through security, stuff like that, you can just wear it. Someone can wear it. Someone can hold it. Super easy to get through security with these. And then they compact really small if you want to, you know, take all the stuff out and then get rid of it, or like put it somewhere out of the way. Amazing. In these bags, this is where the bags that I will keep my rain gear, my fans, all that sort of stuff will go down there, because that's not stuff that I constantly need to grab, but it's stuff that you need while you're there. So extra diapers, maybe extra change of clothes will go in here, but definitely rain gear, stuff like that. Also have like some carabiners that will go on the side of my stroller. I'll have like my whole stroller set up. I'll make a different video about my stroller setup and my park bags and go into detail about all of that. But these are in here. These are little side bags that go on the side of your stroller, and this is what I put like their bubble ones in, because their bubble ones can leak, they can get sticky, wet, and these just go on the side. They're like mesh, so super easy to like slide things like your bubble one into there. So that's stroller bag number one. This is my other one. Right now it just has a few little things in it, but it will be full when we actually go. But it has this little fan, goes around your neck like this, and then it kind of like points at your face. It's nice. My husband usually uses it. And then this is for my 4-month-old. It's one of those like noise canceling, like it helps with the loudness. You can put it on. It doesn't play music or anything. It just like cushions the sound, so it's not so loud for him. And then the last thing I have in here, which I definitely recommend bringing if you have kiddos, is wet bags. I actually have 3 in here, one for each kid. But I will bring, this is what I will put their change of clothes in. If they need sandals for some reason, I'll put that in here. It's so good to have a wet bag, because you don't realize it with the rain, and several of the parks have different water splash areas, and they will get soaking wet, or at least my kids do. They just, you know, jump in, go all out, having so much fun, but then you'll want a change of clothes. So I always have change of clothes in these dry bags, you know, underwear, diaper, whatever you need in these, so that I can easily fix that situation and we can, you know, keep on going with dry clothes. So those are for sure coming with us. But I'll go over all of that stuff in more detail in the next video. On to the clothes. Okay, we're gonna start with the kids' clothes. Ruth is up from her nap now. You wanna say hi?
Hi!
She woke up from her nap.
I'm 4.
You are 4.
I have my birthday.
I know it. She's excited. She woke up and we're gonna pack the kids' clothes. Ever since I had 2 kiddos, I found that packing in like this system is just the best way to do it, especially when we're gone multiple days, because I can organize it for the kids, the different days. You're excited, aren't you? Okay, so the first day is Magic Kingdom.
Yay!
I have our clothes, the kids' clothes for Magic Kingdom. They're wearing these little matching shirts with different color shorts, and then Matthew, my little baby, has a little just colorful romper to go with it. The next day is Epcot, is our second park day, and we tie-dyed family shirts, so we're gonna wear those this day. Ruth, you wanna show them your shirt that you tie-dyed?
I tie-dyed this purple. My purple's showing up.
I know it is showing up. I definitely think it'll show up in the sun too when we're outside.
So so excited.
I know it. When I get done packing all of this, I like roll it up and put it in the suitcase and it just squeeze it all together, and it usually works out really perfectly. And when I get there, I just hang it up on the door, usually of the bathroom while in our hotel room, and it works out perfectly, and you can just grab out each day as you go. Third day is Hollywood Studios. Ruth is wearing her Tinkerbell dress that day.
And my mommy got this Tinkerbell dress for my birthday when I turned 4.
All of the athletic princess dresses for Ruth come from a website called Home Team Kids. I'll put the link in the description. They are the best if you're going in the summertime. They're made out of athletic material. They come with little biker shorts underneath that match the dress, and they're amazing. They're only $30 too, which a lot of those like online boutiques are very expensive. These are nice athletic material. Okay, fourth day is Epcot. You're wearing your Cinderella princess dress.
I want to put that in.
Cute.
I want to put that in it.
And then matching shorts with it.
Which one do you go in?
It goes in this one. I'll let you help me with the bottom ones. Okay, number 5, Magic Kingdom. This is her Elsa dress that she's going to wear for Bippity Boppity Boutique.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. I'm putting boys up top, Ruth on the bottom, and then I'm just going days like up and down. But you can organize it however you want to for your family, however many kiddos you have. You can organize it what's best for you. Our last day is Animal Kingdom. Ruth has this little floral out like set, and then
But I don't like it on
Henry,
the top.
you don't like it on the top? So these are our main days, but I also have an outfit for every single kid for all 6 days, an extra outfit, because going in the summer, you, in my opinion, have to have an extra outfit, because parks like Magic Kingdom, Epcot Animal Kingdom have lots of water elements that kids can play in, which is great for cooling down, but they'll also get soaking wet. So I also have extra outfits. 6 park days, so I have 6 extra outfits for all the kids, and they're just random outfits. Okay, a few more things for the kids. They both have tennis shoes and also a pair of sandals, because it's good to have both options, I think, for adults and for kids. Having 2 different comfy shoes options that you can kind of rotate so your feet don't like get real bad blistered. Have underwear, socks, and then we have pull-ups for my 4-year-old, diapers for my 4-month-old. Another thing that I highly suggest, if you can do this, is to make like a grocery order for when you get to Disney that has stuff that you can just buy there. Like, I'm getting diapers for my 2-year-old there, stuff like that, snacks, breakfast foods, stuff like that in a grocery order when we get there on our water park day, so that I don't have to pack all of that stuff as well. But I am packing Matthew's diapers and Ruth's pull-ups, even though I could buy those, but I like these. We had some leftovers of the really nice brands of diapers, and she had a bunch of extra pull-ups, so I'm just going to go ahead and pack those too. So now I'm going to roll this up, pack the kids' stuff in, and then we'll talk about me and JJ's clothes. Okay, so we've got the kids' stuff on this side and some miscellaneous stuff. Now I'm going to put me and JJ's stuff on this side, and then the rest of the miscellaneous stuff. Hopefully it will all fit. JJ's packing cube has his clothes, just basic underwear, socks, t-shirt, shorts for all of his days. Mine, same way. Packing cube with all of my stuff. Let's see if I can fit it in here. Okay, and then I also have this packing cube that I'm going to put my extra shoes in. Another thing that we bring, which might be controversial, is we do rain jackets instead of ponchos. I've just found that ponchos are kind of like a one-use type thing, and when you go during the rainy season, like the summer with lots of pop-up showers, I like to have actual rain gear that you can just reuse over and over again. So we each have our own rain jacket except for Matthew, but we have stroller covers, all that stuff for him. Okay, Ruth, let's try to close this up.
Yes. Let's see if it can.
Watch your fingers.
This is silly.
Whew. Might have to wait till JJ gets home to close this.
Yeah, here, I can sit on it.
You gonna sit on it for me?
Let me sit on it. Oh, it's slobbly. Oh my. It's slobbly.
Okay.
It's made me fall. Here,
I think I'm gonna have to sit on it.
You sit on that and I'll zip it, okay?
Whew.
This is horrible. You're silly, Mama.
I'm silly.
Why do we have to sit on this and try to do this?
I know.
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
I
Okay,
don't like
got it.
Ah! I thought you were almost about to smush my toes.
Smush your toe. I wouldn't smush your toe. Silly.
That was smushed his toe with these really bad boys.
I know it. Okay, there we go.
I want to try that mic.
Man, that's definitely heavier than 50 pounds. Good thing we're not flying. Ooh, I think that's everything. I'll show you real quick what the kids are bringing in their bags since we are driving. They both have,
Mommy?
both of the kids have their own backpack. This is for the car. It has
Mommy?
headphones. They have a little magnet toy,
Yeah. Mommy, I can show.
drawing pad.
Yeah, I can show it how. I can show them how to do
And
the
then
magnet thing.
This is like
I
expo marker
I know
drawing.
how to do that. I know how to do that.
They have their own bags, and then we'll also put like some stuffed animals and other little things that they want in these bags.
Mama.
Okay, because we are leaving so early Sunday morning, like 2 in the morning, I have everything ready to go in the diaper bag or to put on clothes-wise, what we're wearing, blankets, diapers, everything. This will all go in the diaper bag. I just can't pack that yet because we have to use it before we leave. But we're gonna pack all this up the night before or the morning of, and then we'll pack the car up. But we're excited, aren't we? You ready?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good trip.
Yeah.
But this is just what we bring, our essentials, but we are driving so we can kind of overpack. You're watching me? But I'll make another video about our stroller setup and our park bags, our stroller bags, all that I put into all that, because we do park open, park close, early entry. We don't typically go back in the middle of the day for a break. So our stroller setup is to the max. We really go all out with it. And I can show all that stuff in another video, but I think we're ready. We just gotta put this stuff in the car and get going, right?
Yep.
Let's go.